Hey, what's shaking? Odds are you're here because I'm quite beguiling, and you find yourself drawn to me every day, despite the fact of never knowing more about me than my voice. God, that was lame. Anyway, let's get down to business, shall we? An updated mod list for my copy of The Witcher. Often people inquire as to what mods am I using? So let's do it. Believe it or not, I don't use that many mods for The Witcher. First off, we have clear lighting for Toussaint. This is what I'm currently using for Toussaint. Now, here's the tricky part though. I can't remember. Now, here's the tricky part though, with particularly the clear lighting mod. I use the ini file for Reshade 3.0 from E3 2017 True Wild Hunt Super Turbo Lighting Mod 3.1. There is a Toussaint version, and there's also a version for the rest of the Wild Hunt. I use only the ini file for this, and I pop it in when I'm playing in Toussaint. When I'm playing in the rest of Velen, I'm currently using the Pathos Reshade. That's just my specific interest. This does cover Toussaint, by the way, just in case you're curious or didn't know. Alright, back to business. Sorry, I had to do some changing. Geralt HairWorks color styles in HW Whitebeard mixed. That's what I use. I use the Whitebeard mixed, if you didn't know. Let's pop that right here. Let's close that down. I don't need too many browsers open. I'll confuse the shit out of myself. Now this mod actually makes Geralt's beards in his hair while you're using HairWorks a lot better, a lot thicker, more full, and it also changes the color just slightly. You know, I use mixed, but you can go for, you know, Santa Claus white if you so choose. I mean, they all look great. Let's keep moving because I want this to be fast. I'm still actually using the grass mod for Novigrad. You don't have to, but it does offer a little extra something that I feel is welcome. There are multitudes of grass mods to choose from, by the way, so if there's another one you prefer, you don't need to use the one I'm using, especially if you have like the one that allows for Toussaint's grass in Velen, which I think looks better, personally. More shadows. This mod, in my opinion, is a must-have. And as the mod author says, this mod is highly experimental, may contain some glitches, so please don't expect it to work flawlessly. And that is very true. But so far, I can honestly say that this mod, if you were looking for a more immersive Witcher, this is the one to have. See, that's vanilla, and this is what you get here. Yes, it's a no-brainer. It's worth the agita to use it, in my opinion. Next generation haystacks. Basically, this is what vanilla looked like. Maybe at the time they did haystacks like this, but honest to God, I've seen Amish people do haystacks because I live near them, and they look like this. And since the Amish kind of live like they don't care about the 21st century at all, I would think the Amish have it right. So this haystack seems more immersive to me. My personal opinion. Yeah, if you don't agree, whatever. If you don't care about haystacks, it's not worth downloading, you know, the extra resources and shit. Next gen Novigrad Reloaded. This one makes all the brick walkways look a whole lot better. That's pretty much all I can say about it. Another must-have, I feel. Next gen Stone and Miscellaneous from the same mod author, boosting for kicks. This takes the rocks. See vanilla? See how shitty those look? Feh, as they say in New York. And then they make the rocks look like this. Delicious. Those look like rocks you'd lick for salt deposits, because if you were a little deer, I think you'd want these rocks versus these rocks. It looks like melted dick cream. Oh yeah, Super Turbo Lighting mod. I'm using the most recent version, so that would be God knows what. It's currently on the latest version. I hope that helps you somehow, but I am using that, and I manually installed it, so you won't see it here. HD Reworked Project 4.4 is out. By the way, I just was recently made privy to this. Without a doubt, if you are, let's say you just got your gaming PC and you like The Witcher on console, but you want to experience it on PC, this is another must-have mod. Look at the difference. It's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. The level of work Hulk Hogan PL put into this. Fucking beautiful. Beautiful. Delicious. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Vape it. You bastard. Volumetric clouds for Skellige. Oh, damn it. Of course someone messages me now. Need I say more? This only adds to the beauty of Skellige, especially with the right reshade. It's a must-have in my opinion. Has this been updated recently? Because it's kind of hard for me to tell. Oh, it has. I'm seeing some new stuff here. Always remember to read the description for mods, because often it's very easy to just go, okay, it's been updated, downloaded it, and then you see you got to go through all this. It looks like you need to use script merger for this current build. Script merger is a godsend for most people. It works for most people. I've always had problems with script merger, and that brings me to this right here. While running the mod for the enhancement system, which makes swords and weapons and armor far better than it is in the game, more realistic, I would run into this error even with script merger installed. Like, I'd have these sort of error messages. So what happened was I found a workaround that, let's see, you go into your folder, content 0 scripts engine, and create a new file called telemetry keyword ws and add the following content. All of this here. I'll be sure to add it for you so that way you get it all down. Now, after doing this, I found myself having far less issues with mods in The Witcher, but keep in mind with this caveat, my Witcher is not exactly stable, nor do I use script merger. But if you can work your way around script merger and get it right, by all means use it. It's probably a safer bet, and god damn it, it leaves you with more options. Next up we have Blood V2. Dirty rotten chicken balls. A long time classic. I mean, it makes sense. I don't know if you've ever seen someone shot before for real, but the blood pours out like crazy. So I always felt games needed way more blood, because after seeing that in real life, I don't recommend seeing it. I don't recommend some of the things I've seen in my life, not on the internet, by the way. For those of you edgelords who sit there and watch shit on 4chan or whatever and think you're badass. Better horse equipment. Another long time favorite of mine. This mod I have used to death, and I will continue to use. This mod changes the stats of the horse items, basically giving you the ability to have all items at 200 so you can carry more shit. And frankly, we all know how these RPGs go. You become a motherfucking hoarder. And this also makes even horse armor that's low tier all high tier. So, let's say you don't like the high tier looking armor. You like Roach's little metal faceplate and whatever the fuck else. Now you don't have to suffer for your visual preferences of horse gear. Common eyes. There are 2 eye mods that I have used for NPCs. Common eyes, and I believe better eyes. Both are beautiful. That's all like fucking dirty rotten chicken tenders. If you do care about the eyes of just common NPCs and cutscenes, then this is for you. But if it's something you never really noticed or cared about, then don't even bother really. It's like a small nuance that only people who are just dead set on creating the most beautiful Witcher experience they can have would care about. E3 dodging system by DreLL47. You've seen in all my recent videos. This adds a lot of animations that were cut from the original game. I guess there's no point in me like showing it off. You've probably seen my videos. It adds a great deal of fluidity to battle. There's a multitude of dodges that I have not mastered, to be honest. So yeah. Don't use me as a barometer. I don't make that mod look good because I'm garbage. E3 Quinn by DreLL47. It basically brings back the visuals of the E3 2014 version of Quinn. And frankly, I like it a lot actually. Maybe it's because I just like the color blue more than yellow. But it's pretty legit if you so choose to partake in it. Guards level down. This mod is the only mod that I have used by WonDoe that leveled down guards to where you could actually kill them. What I always felt was stupid about The Witcher was the fact that guards were insanely strong. I didn't get into a fight with a guard until there was a mod for it, and then I got my ass whooped, and no matter how many times I installed it, it didn't work. But this one is the only one that works for me. So now when a guard pops off at the mouth, feel free to pop him in the mouth. Fucking Geralt of Rivia, you kill fucking like, all sorts of crazy ass monsters, and all of a sudden a guard can drop you. Pollens everywhere. It adds pollens from Blood and Wine to Kaer Morhen, Novigrad and Velen. Now some people have not been able to make this work with other mods, but if you follow that little thing I said I'd put like the content, telemetry, keywords, etc. into your folder, you might be able to get it to work, because it's worked for me by some weird ass miracle. The funny thing is I got it to work and I forgot I had it on for a long time. This is a mod that now my game won't run without. So there's the one caveat of not using a script extender. There are prices to pay, but I don't really mind because this mod I think is fantastic. It's by Lexars and it's a real times mod. How the fuck does this only have 103 endorsements? This mod is awesome. It takes the ritual world and turn it to real time, which if you are doing screen capping, if you are showing off mods, whatever, this is the perfect mod, because now the golden time, whatever the fuck they call it in the movie industry, there's a certain point in the day in games where it looks the best. The sunlight is perfect, everything is in the right spot, and instead of it only lasting like a minute or two, it now lasts a full hour or whatever in real time. And I always felt that this mod was a godsend for people like me who created Witcher videos. This is another mod I'm using currently. Basically what this mod does is it helps transition maybe older mods for 1.30, which I am using a lot of mods that are from before the Game of the Year edition came out. It makes it possible for you to use these mods. There's probably more I could go into depth with if I were to read it and look through it specifically, but I'll leave that up to you depending on how often you update your mods and so on and so forth. Where's my voice? Oh crap. Well, the shield mod, I'm still using that. I guess I had to manually install that. Where can we find that at? I should have went through this. It would have made life so much easier, right? Here we go. Shields by Scout Bro was a mod I featured probably 3 weeks ago. It was the second to last Witcher mod video showcase I did. If you're wondering where I got the capes from, or the robes, those are from another mod, but they're integrated into this mod. It also adds hoods as well. Now this is perfect for people who don't want to use AMM, which is that mod that extends the armor and stuff that Geralt can wear in the world, but it requires more work, script extender, etc. This mod takes elements from that without you having to go that extra mile to get that fairly finicky mod to work. It's always been a bit of a pill for me to get going. So this I felt was a godsend as far as mods go. Oh, real Witcher eyes. How could I miss that? We're gonna have to Google that one. Forget to press mod. Ah, there goes my thing right there. This is my favorite Witcher eye mod, bar none. I mean, it's also, I believe, is compatible with the one that makes your eyes glow, but I couldn't get it to work correctly. This gives you a multitude of choices. It has been updated recently, so there's more to choose from. There's so much here, and it can fit whatever aesthetic need or choice you like. See, look at that. Fantastic. Look at all this shit. I think this is the one I'm using. I could be wrong. I'm using the Witcher Small Eyes version. Oh wow, he's got an all-in-one installer. That's great. That is awesome. I should probably look into that, but I was so... Here we go. Really not to remember Small Eyes. I probably got it wrong, but there's so many here now. Back when I started using this mod, there's like only 4. Look at this. There's so much variety, and there's nothing better than variety. Let's keep going here. Volumetric crowds, scaled guards, pollen, real-time, common eyes, SFX preset. I forgot what the hell that one is. HD textures, next gen. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, that should do it. As I said before, my Witcher game isn't 100% stable, meaning that often I'll like start it up and it won't turn on. Then I have to go into my task manager and it'll get stuck in the background task. And I have to turn it off and do it again and again. And maybe up to the 3rd time of fiddling with it, it'll turn on. That's by choice and laziness. It becomes a pain figuring my way around these mods. Sometimes you'll have a conflict that you can't figure out until you get rid of something that makes absolutely no sense. Like Next Generation Candles is a great mod that comes to mind, but for some reason there is some sort of conflict with Next Generation Candles and my game. Where is it? I wish I could figure out what it is, because I like that candles mod. Where are you, candly fuck? Why am I like looking through all this when I could just write candles like a dumb son of a bitch? And it's a real shame, because Next Gen Candles is a very beautiful mod, in my opinion. So I don't know what the issue is. Maybe if I use script merge, I can find my way around it. Boosting 4KX again. Alright, well anyway, I'm done wasting your time. This has been too long-winded. I want this to be fast, so I'll try and edit it down. You know the whole spiel. If you give a rat's ass, feel free to comment, subscribe, share my garbage with the world. Turn me into the next PewDiePie, except I'll have more content. If not, fuck it, whatever, you know. But as long, like, if you follow me on other crap, then companies will respect me, because all they care about is my social media presence. And then I could possibly do like reviews for hardware items. I'd love to do mice and computer cases, but I don't have the following. Therefore, they treat me like a redheaded stepchild. Bastards. Alright, well that's going to do it for me. Adios, bichachos. Forgive me, I'm losing my voice.